You've turned on to Rykerroad.
And we are recording. We're doing our thing. We'll make sure that the YouTube is popping up. There it is.
All right.
Okay. As Mom has always said, flux capacitor is fluxing. Okay.
Okay.
Christopher Lloyd, dude.
Flux, you bastard. All right.
All right,
Okay.
Ross.
Ross.
Let's make sure we got the name right. I'll double check that. We don't want to get you guys mixed up. We got a list. We got a thing. Yep. Polaris Landmine, requested by Ross, a patron.
Ross.
A man.
Funny enough, my daughter's name
part
is
of the
Chandler.
There it is. Yeah. You ate. No, what was it? You threw my sandwich away. My sandwich. All right.
All right.
Well, I don't know anything about Polaris.
Me either. I've heard the name like once or twice ever. Excuse me. But from what it seemed like, the video from the very little bit that I saw from like the thumbnail, it looked interesting. So I think they're going to bring it. Again, you guys on Patreon do not steer us wrong.
Never.
So
No.
patrons are strong with the requests. So we're here for it.
They're with the music force.
Yeah.
They've got a level.
I say, guys, we're just going to, should we just do the intro?
Let's do
the
it.
Intro.
Yep.
All
Get
right.
into it. I'm ready. Sorry.
He's not ready.
No. It's rule of thumb, swallow before you speak.
Choking on his spit. Now we can try to do the intro.
Let's do it.
Welcome back, you music junkies. I'm Eric. I'm the hip hop head.
I'm Kyle. I'm the metalhead.
And we're brothers that react to shit. So let's do that. Tonight, we have another Patreon request by Ross. He wanted us to do Polaris Landmine. So let's just get started.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
All right. Okay. We've got, looks like a close-up of a cigarette. Very much depth of field is being used.
I don't miss smoking.
No, yeah, that's one of us. Okay, so sorry. All right, let's do it. Oh, ooh,
That's a cool shot.
that was wild. Oh, Ronnie. I was like, wait a minute.
Tugboat.
Oh, ooh, oh. Ooh, what's happening?
Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Ooh. I love that drum.
Oh, the drums.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
we're chanting.
Not afraid.
Okay. Yeah, you go first. Yeah.
Man, it's another one that's happening. I'm having a hard time understanding this guy.
Yeah.
But the music itself, I'm actually very okay with.
Yes.
This is something that normally would turn me off. I don't know why, but for some reason it's really doing it for me, even with me not I'm sorry, Ross, I'm having a hard time understanding the lyrics. I'm trying. I know I just need to start listening to this stuff a little more to get into that and hear it, but that doesn't negate the fact that the music itself is carrying me through this a lot, and I'm actually digging it like big time.
Yeah. Now again, there's been times that I've done music with people, and even some of the harder, heavier lyrics. Me as a bandmate, I didn't even know what the lyrics were until almost a year into us doing the song because number one, I was focused on my guitar part, but it's just. When it comes to something like this, is that this really gives me Wage War and Tetrarch vibes. Like it's just very just driving in your face, like, and it's, you know, every element of everything that's going on here is just brutal and punching you, and then some moments it goes away and then it comes right back, like it's very difficult to do stuff like this because you can just become noise. And that's not what's happening here.
No,
so it's like
it's not. So that's not what I'm saying. Not what we're saying. It's not noise, but it is in a sense to where like it is harder to understand this guy. But I actually kind of dig it. I kind of just like his voice in general with the scream. So yeah, I'm still here for it. So I say I'm gonna rewind it a little bit and then let's just get back into it. All right.
I'm really trying to figure out if they're using 8-string or 7-string guitars because they've got that lowered, that gent kind of thing. Like this is a very heavy band, kind of like almost like After the Burial, like with their guitar work. I really, again, another band. If you guys want to see them react to any bands that we've mentioned throughout the video, if you guys are like, hell yes, have them react to it or me or whatever, comment below. We'll do it
for sure.
You know, so we'll get to it. But yeah.
All right. No, well, I'm regardless, I'm still here for it.
Yeah, but just get into it, man. All right. Everybody here knew their job, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that is a pinch harmonic.
That was cool.
To do a pinch harmonic on a lower register guitar takes the proper gain and technique, and it can be very difficult to do. The fact that somebody can do that and nail it properly, like, again, every single person that is in this band knows exactly the job of what they need to do, and it's like having those little moments you can shine. That's badass.
I was digging that. I was like, he's gonna pause it.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
Bassist bringing it in. Oh, the bass.
Yeah.
I think those are 8s. I'll have to check it out later.
Look like it. You're right.
There's one sitting back, so yeah, so many thoughts. Machine gunning it, just
I love that.
Oh, come on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, resolve it. Come on. Whoa.
John Wick?
Oh, yeah, dude. Crowd ambience, dude. Was that it?
Is there more to this?
Oh, we'll let the last 3 seconds play.
I was asking, is there more to this? Like, is there another song? Like,
oh my!
Okay.
Wow.
So, okay.
That was, woo, Landmine. I think that the song lives up to the name.
Ross, I want you to comment because I want to know something. Is the like hard to hear part on Polaris maybe kind of just an every once in a while thing? Because I know that does happen. Was this just maybe one of those songs? Even if it's not, I still want to hear more. Give me a different vibe with these guys. Like maybe like a deep track or something. I want to know. I want to see a different side. I really dug this.
Yeah.
Other than the fact that it was hard to hear him, but again, that the music took me through it. And I was almost like upset that I couldn't understand it because I really dug his like screaming voice.
Yeah,
and then
power. It's nothing but power coming out of him. Yeah.
And then that little hook at the end with the bass player or whatever to like coming in with that little melodic, tone.
Yeah.
But I think more than anything, I really enjoyed the guitar in this. Just the guitar in general and the drums. They were just showing off.
Yeah,
and maybe they weren't. Maybe that's just an everyday thing for them. But to me, that was. I was like, all right, man. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
This is a band that, in my opinion, like again, I know nothing about this band, and like, and for anybody that's new to the channel, one of the things I love doing is that whenever I get a band that I've never heard of before, I immediately do research. I look at interviews with them, unless if we're trying to like react to stuff.
Yeah,
I'll stay away till I'm kind of like in it for a while. That way, I don't hear something maybe that I shouldn't, or like because I want it to be a first time thing. But it kind of started with Slipknot for me. That was 9 members for me to dissect and go through and look at. And when it comes to a band like this, is that I want to know more about them.
Yeah.
I want to know what it was like for them to start. I want to know if this, very genty thing was something that they did from the beginning. Did they want to go that kind of like, fast-paced Meshuggah kind of route, or like I know I've mentioned a lot of bands that kind of sound like them, but they've kind of taken all these beautiful things about that are great about all these bands and formed it into their own, because that's the only originality that exists, is taking something and making it your own. And they fucking nailed it. Like this was so cool.
I really liked it.
A hell of an ending for the music video.
Yeah,
like that was just,
like, is there more? Like,
what I loved about this was that it was brutal. But there was no blood. There was no reason to go like super gore or anything. In a way, I think that leaving things to your mind is always the best way to go. I think there is a time for blood, but there's also a time for some imagination.
You can go overboard with it, especially in a music video.
Yeah, it's just this was so cool. Especially like when you see people that are using lower register guitars, it is very difficult for a lot of people to take them seriously, because you and I have had this conversation exhausted, where it's like a 9-string guitar is like having a 5-string bass in the bottom of your guitar, quote Mick Gordon. Like, it's stupid. Like, you do not need that low register. But with what I'm assuming, this was probably 7 or 8 of what they were using, or they're just very low tuned 6 strings.
No, it was more than 6. It had to have been.
It's because again, like there's an 8-string that's in here right now. Like, it's like, so like I'm very familiar with what a neck looks like. It kind of looked like that. I want to do some more research, but if we've got an 8-string nasty, just genty band that's going to bring energy like this,
I think that's cool.
I'm in. I'm in for it, man. I'm really mad I never heard of these guys or like knew about them.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm really kind of mad that I didn't pay attention to this, because I know that it is kind of out of my zone for it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
This is uncharted territory for you.
Yeah, very much so. Yep. And I'm starting to dig more and more of the good bands that I quote can't understand, knowing that they are good bands, and I want to learn how to listen to that kind of music and then go back and listen to said lyrics.
Absolutely.
So, guys, we had a great time tonight, as always. And you know what to do. If you liked what you saw, you hit the like button and subscribe. That way you never miss an upload, and watch us idiots react to stuff. And comment down below if you want to see anything else by any other band or artist, and we'll get to it as soon as we can. And we'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.
Adios.